It's early again. Considering it is expanded plenty. Didn't reach the path to the farm yet, but it is almost there. Interesting. Didn't know lion in the grove. Oh. Jumping in from outer space.
Howdy, church.
Hi.
Hope you're doing good.
Doing alright.
Yeah.
They are in the grove. They're just at that. I just couldn't see them.
My people for blood down to maple module. Thank you. My 2 dead guards, Oracle and Nicodemus, become visible now.
I guess that's where Lorelei is at. But you'll wait here and just relax for a bit. Hmm. There goes Lorelai. There goes the landlord. I guess she's just doing her. Oh no, she's catching all the way up. Oh, right. That's right. I need the night speed. I forgot to set that. There we go. Perfect. And there is a new face I've not seen. It's the merchant? Huh. Interesting.
Miss Lorelei should be on her way, and then we'll make our way to the hunter's camp. I think she's figured we start going that route. Oh, you're so quiet. I guess that's a hunter for you.
To the hunter's camp.
Of course, you gotta put on your clothes, so. Hold still while I put it on for you.
Alright.
So, I wondered. Hopefully, doing what you said will hopefully deter the orcs from doing what they did again.
Orcs.
This is Maple Sage. If I could have some people start moving
Yes, two wandering
towards
patrols.
the forge, a
One
crowd is going to start
boy
forming near me.
and
Look for my
two of our
nameplate.
wood elves got hurt. They're recovering today.
That's
Let a DM know. I'm
bit
going hunting.
surprising. Oh, you need to let Maple know that. He is the one tracking such things.
Alright, I'll let him know.
A bit surprising to see the merchant here.
They're an old friend back in my days in Redford. We grew close over time.
Can you friend of ours me?
They like my sister.
Yes, basically, in a sense.
Those who are part of the
I see.
crowd,
There when
start
me and
moving
Lucy
in
got
more.
Married, I was there when they got married.
You're going to crowd the. You're going to crowd the alley.
That's quite nice. Now,
Well,
shall we?
shall we go?
Yeah, we'll go on your lead.
Hey,
I'll take point.
very well.
Thank you so much for letting us tag along with y'all through the hunter's camp.
What brings you all the way out there?
Well, Tyr said we should just walk with y'all to the hunter's camp since it's a trail that's well tracked. So the orcs won't grow suspicious of wood elf traffic going here and to and fro from the grove, since it's harder to track our wood elves versus like someone like Harry and the others that.
If only we had a bit of snow, then it would be very easy to be lost. Or to lose others. Not to lose others.
Miss Cassidy, did you? I'm trying to remember if you ever went with them to Hayloft at one time. I know some of our friends have.
Hey, love. I can't say I don't think I have.
Okay. I think Sharik's been there before.
Yes, I do believe Shriek has been.
A drow and Hayloft.
He said it was the coldest he's ever been in his life and doesn't wish to. Poor thing.
How far did they get into Hayloft? Because it gets much colder if you go further north.
I don't know how further they went. I know they saw the lights.
That is all over,
Sky.
Kaloth. No matter where you go, you will see it.
Okay.
But if they went, say, a day into Kaloth, they haven't reached the deepest parts of it.
Well, I don't know how deep they went. Shriek would know more than that. I
Hmm.
don't know how far they got. I know they battled some pretty tough creatures of the north.
The local fauna. They are all alike creatures and unscoted that be up there.
Is it alright? He doesn't want his bunnies, so.
Oh,
Oh
trap.
God, not another one.
He wants to. For God knows what reason.
Hey, as long as he's paying you for it.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna make him pay him. Last time I only cost him 1 silver, but he didn't even want it. So now I'm gonna make it 2. Just because of that.
Very well.
Rabbit's getting feisty. Okay.
Can always just bonk it on its noggin.
No.
It's gotta be took a while to eat. I would hope Miss Torchy knows how to take care of rabbits. I don't think
Apparently
Desmond
Clifford knows a
knows.
lot. Clifford taught her how to take care of them.
I know your husband knew how to do that. That's true.
You need to let my demon drink, so. Trust me, get the here and let the rabbit be.
Well, be careful. Goblin tracks.
Great.
Roughly, probably last night.
Keep that name quiet. Is it clear?
I'm keeping an eye. They're not worried about us, it seems. Even if they were to see us, there's nothing there.
saw the patrol past y'all's hunter's camp.
Mm.
That's where we incurred them.
They be pushing the boundaries.
What wants to attack the satellite anyway?
Well, that solves my hunt for the day. March elk.
Ooh, wow.
Very nice.
A snowflake
Amazing as
creature.
I only got this pheasant. That is impressive.
Hey, I
Still
still
something.
remember when you
I'll
got that large beast
skin it
last
later.
time.
We gotta move.
Besides, we're almost at the portion that will be at the next bridge.
Thanks again for taking us with you.
Mm-hmm.
Pause for a second. Two notes. First, apologies, I had something I needed to oversee. Would you have instructed
Oh.
Tyr to stay at the Grove or go to town? Just so I know where he is.
Probably to stay at the Grove to look at the two injured and to keep patrolling to keep, make sure those two patrols that go and stay clear.
Understood. Second, your group is 4 people rolling. And one of you is not a wood elf. 2 of you are not wood elves. With a 14, luckily, your trip to town will be uneventful, despite the size of your party. Carry on.
And over this way leads to the logging camp and the iron quarry.
Hop down.
Well, I guess if we ever get another attack, this would be a good choke point for orcs. Push them into the river.
That it is. It's just the river goes down, they can get up on the bank over there.
True.
Sigvana, rolling. This is a perception roll. With a 13, something in the water catches your eye.
Hello, I need a handful of volunteers to play Sawtooth
You
shipping
see a
sailors in
a
response
human
to
head that gets
some
pulled
questions
away.
that are being asked. Just 3 or 4 will do. Head down to Frenchy
Just one.
Module if you volunteer. Thank you.
And that's all I see.
That's all you see. You weren't even able to tell who it was, but you know a head, you know hair.
Something wrong.
An unfortunate soul was in the river.
That's not. This thing way down here. It must be
No,
coming from
it's
the river.
fine. Behind us.
And up that way leads to Nautis.
Okay. Right.
But we do need to go get that rabbit, Lorelai.
Okay,
Yes,
do you,
yes, we do.
we can go with you
If you
Is that
wish.
first included?
You hear a sound up the hill behind you.
What the fuck?
Oh, is that? Oh, then
Mhm.
maybe. He's fine. He's the fisherman that over by the other side.
Oh, okay. From the hut. Okay. There's a hut down the river that everybody
Yeah.
fishes.
You are part of the module Curiosity. Please come to Scrim Scram module.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
So could you go grab the rabbit for me?
I'm gonna be skinning
I'll carry the
this.
rest of the way. Well, how about you talk with him? I need to get the rabbit and maybe.
I'm going to the bridge.
Hmm. Yeah.
If you are part of the rat trap, please drop down to Gigabit's module. Thank you.
We'll be waiting for you at the bridge, okay?
Alright.
Again, if you're part of Curiosity, please come to Scrim Scram module.
If you are signed up for the rat trap, drop down to Gigabit's module, please and thank you.
We can use the bones. Bash them onto the house again. Now that they have what they need.
Watch out for the trap. Not on the path, but near that field.
herbs that will last a strong odor. That would be even more handier than forest powder if I could actually make something like that.
It depends on what herbs you combine together to get such a smell.
I will definitely put that in my research. I'm definitely gonna have to be careful coming into town.
I will say be careful around here.
Try and stay scarce off the streets as much as we can.
Well, I will say be careful around here because, well, you all have ears. And that thing is around here now and again.
That's right.
She might grow attached to it and not want to sell it to the residents. She might want to keep it for herself.
I don't think she can afford that. Dude, our house is burning down.
Well, I know. I jest.
Actually, you're going to Marco anyway, right?
Yeah, I need to go to Marco to see if anything came in for me. That contract.
Then
I need to go see Mary and see if she needs any coffee.
so I didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll go through the whole wall here this fall. That still works. Thank you very much. Take care.
Take care.
Have a good day.
My goodness.
tired of carrying the rabbits up. Here, okay.
Let's head to our right. And steer clear of the gates.
Hmm.
We need to avoid any unnecessary confrontation.
Yeah, I thought I saw like the top of someone's head near the gate.
Wait, excuse me, what?
And someone was near the gate, it looked like. I couldn't see who it was. Looks like they're
Being safe and sound.
Marco? Bezrin? You home? I don't hear anyone.
He must be out for a
Capitan, though.
Capitan's gone this way.
You make it look suspicious if you run away. Just walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think.
He's just walking around. He's just walking.
Then shall we just cut to the Alchemist shop
Go past.
then? Here, I know how to hold the wall.
Did you know there's traps that will lie?
No,
Well,
past
this
it,
one's what we
past it,
didn't
go
try,
past it.
Oh, right.
We gotta go down near the corner. It's where all my supplies are.
It's just Tanny Marcus. We're fine.
Yeah, you would see in both her armpits, she's just full of rabbits. A live rabbits or very much alive? Yeah, very much live rabbits. Cool. But figured I'd let you know. Maybe near the tavern, maybe near Merkle Shop. Also, when you walk, the car's definitely not the best view.
Where's Fedora?
Behind you. Well,
Let's just stop on that.
if you're looking for Marin, she's down that way.
If you need to split off, split
Okay.
off. We're not seeing the one spot. You don't need to miss things.
I need to go pick up my stuff from my place first. Get the gun, and then I'll go to the store.
Okay. Okay. Just give me a sec. Okay. Everyone in?
I would let these rabbits down.
Don't start running around.
Let them out, they'll find a small hole and never come out.
Could you be a dear Sigvan and get the two bones and viscera that I got from today? It's in my big side pouch. Give it to Fedora, please.
Okay. So you just need a glue made? So before you do leave us, Miss Cassidy, what did you manage to have on you, or what do you have left on you to sell?
Let's see.
Okay, sit down with these rabbits.
Right now, I only have, it's just some cotton and some salt. That's all I have left.
Okay, well, I'll leave that to Miss Marin then for now. Unless she
Your
doesn't
friend's
buy
here.
anything,
Talk with your
I'll let
friend.
you sell that off to
Oh,
who
God.
needs it the most.
Okay.
This one seems to have calmed down, but the new one is a little
But
feisty.
still wild, that's why.
Take care, okay? And you know you have refuge here.
They're both still
I know.
wild.
Okay, thank you.
This one seems to have grown a little more accustomed, but this one's really, really fighting me.
Maybe I give Veteran one for his money then.
I know, I'm gonna charge him 3 silver, because Tori already gave me 1 silver for the rabbit, so
Good.
3 silver for these 2 rabbits. It's okay, it's okay. You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
Just give me a little bit of moment there. I'll let this boil up and then I'll pour it in for you.
Thank you, Fenora.
No, no worries. I don't mind doing this. I don't believe in charging for just basically just mixing ingredients together correctly. It's not a problem at all.
Oh, do you know if your friend is here?
Not yet.
Which...
The talking snail.
The snail?
Not yet.
The snail?
Yes, he should be. Like Fenora said, he
I
should.
believe the snail is still busy. So it might be a little later timing, maybe.
Actually, how about we do the hard part first and find Markle and Vezrin, so we can keep them busy. Hopefully, once Fenora's done with whatever she needs to do, we can just hold them down long enough for her to find us.
Okay. Oh,
We're
we
gonna
could
go
send
find
them
Vezin
here.
and Marco, so
Send them here.
yeah, that's fair. We'll send them your way, okay?
Sure, by all means.
Alright.
Okay. Let's go. Could you open the door?
Oh.
No, I know.
Hmm.
I'm not looking for her.
Who are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anyone. I'm observing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Such as something very worrying.
Hmm.
Just gonna find Vezin.
Where is Morgles? Where are they?
Mary can't stay on one spot.
Hmm.
Oh, did you find Marco and Vezin?
No, actually.
Hmm.
It's even wrong. No, I only checked around.
Venjar Dredge, have you seen the Morgles authority?
Speaking with Sawtooth.
Alright.
You're not going to talk to them for a while.
Better tell them bad news then.
That is well. Tack för det, Dredge. Sawtooth.
Well, it looks like Marco and Vezin are talking to the Sawtooth captain. Probably about what's been happening as of late, so probably not gonna see them for a while.
Well, that's okay. Let me pour you up your glue, okay?
Yes, ever since now that's gone by, land is non-existent. Everything goes through those so-called pirates.
Here you go. Good.
Oh,
It's a little
I
warm.
got it.
Here you go.
just put it in the big pouch.
Silly girl.
What? I'm holding 2 rabbits.
She has her hands full.
Well, time to find Torty. See if she can find it.
I hope she's.
on the other side of the docks.
Okay.
There you go. Go get her.
Is that her? Oh no, there's Marco. Ran down that way, Lorelai.
Okay.
Also, Marco's right there, if you're looking for him.
Don't worry about it. The moment has passed.
Oh my god. Oh, there's Vezrin. There's Vezrin.
Inside the shop.
Shit.
I'll bring it back shortly.
Yes. Sure. In fact, we should probably do that now. Oh, there's a situation.
And
Could you
they're
pay for the
breaking in
rabbits
through the
you
back door.
wanted?
Of course they are.
Yes,
course
the
they are.
silver each, yes? That's the first thing I said. What happened?
Well, actually, it's 2 silver. 2 silver. Tori already paid for the first one, but it's just 3.
Sorry, how, you asking me how much?
3 silver total.
3 silver total for the 2 rabbits? So, 2 silvers each. That seems rather steep.
I
Can we
mean,
do
they're live rabbits.
2 on top of the one you've already got.
Oh, makes space.
Right, but they're not worth a lot of food or anything.
A pain in the ass to catch for you, though.
Yes.
As this is the third
I'm-
instance. The third
So it's
instance.
a me thing rather than anything
Yes,
else.
it's a you thing.
Want to break off?
Well, at least you're honest. 3 silvers.
Caught this one rabbit. This one's a little feisty. Careful. We just caught that one.
You didn't
this
even
morning.
contain them or anything? I don't even get
Well,
a cage
that's
for
what.
this? 3 silvers?
You have that one box with the other one that you had. That one.
And iron. You know the iron shortage, so.
Like, you don't think there was actually a ploy, right? Well, at least help me drop them off.
That we can do.
Sure, I can do that much.
Seems like we should probably go the long way. Let's
Mm, along the way it
whichever
is.
way you want to go.
Going up. I am turning around. Nope.
Ah, there's Torty.
You need
Perfect.
5 barrels. 5
Ah.
barrels. It's 20 wood, yes. Let me think. No, that'd
I
be
can get to
10
it
each.
after.
Wait, that 10 wood each? Are you sure?
Oh, light, hold still. Let me grab your glue real quick.
I'll double check. Sure, it was 4 wood apiece.
So I can get it to Torty.
Hello, I need like
Thank you.
5 or so folks to go down to NPC 2 to assist with Kovaz's meeting with Markle, please.
Yeah.
Hide
Just
and
hop
glue
down
for
there and
you.
come to NPC spawn. Thanks.
How much? How many?
4 hide and 3 glue. So that is a silver 98 copper.
Silver 98. Throw it in my window.
Alright, well, here's the 3 glue so they don't crack.
Oh, thank you.
That's how through
Yeah,
the
that'll be
hides
good.
through the window.
Alright, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
With all this patrolling, my shoes are going to be repaired to the first sitting.
Silver 25 and later, if you give me the wood.
Alright, delivered all that
rabbit's doing it.
and you're 50.
Alright, that'll have to do. Come inside.
I feel at least a little more secure.
Talk about the specifics of the barrels. You don't want to close.
Now. Shall we continue investigating the monkeys?
We can try. Hmm.
I mean, their parents that have.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to God.
Shimpo, come here, ye. Where's Shimpo? Oh, he's down there.
He's cooming.
As you both begin to look around, you start seeing many prints on the ground itself. They seem to crisscross among themselves quite vividly, in quite a large amount.
From this point here, you notice there's around maybe, with an 18, I was looking around the both of you, you see about the tracks of maybe 5, 6 different monkeys. And they seem to trail off in that direction, moving through the fields into the woods.
Shall we?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's see where they're hiding.
I should probably have your bow ready, just in case.
As you begin to look onto the woods, you see the trail begins to still stay hot going through the brush. But you start noticing something different. You start noticing the tracks begin to increase in number.
It's not that far. Okay.
Like I had said,
Rolling.
there's a lot of them.
As you look around, you are starting to realize the mass population in this area of travel is quite extensive, with a natural 20. The numbers here are far higher than a simple handful, let alone maybe even 10. From the ascertaining you can see, they seem to come and go from this area quite a lot. As you start to go deeper and deeper into this small bunch of woods, you start realizing the numbers go up to 15, 20, 25? No. There's over 30 that have passed through this area. As you look through signs from the ground, the trees.
That's a lot of monkeys.
Well, there's no natural predator here. So they've
I mean, we could probably move one. I suppose.
moved one out of what, 30? No. The only way you call
Not
them.
move one natural predator into here. That's what I meant.
Well, what?
As you're
predator?
speaking, you swear you hear something in the
predator?
trees above you, very high up, and you see just a bit of fur sticking out. And you hear the just little pitter-patter of its paws as it looks down towards you. It's very small. It's the size of a bucket, maybe? You see it just look at you, its head's cocking back and forth.
And
We're gonna have to drive them away somehow.
I potentially notice any others around here.
Rolling. With a 14, you don't see them, but you hear sounds here and there from different places around you.
Yeah, I feel like we attack that one, we're gonna get the whole group of monkeys on top of us. So
Start hearing little sounds coming from the tree itself.
this may be just enough, too much for 2 of us.
Okay, what predator do you suggest that would kill these little rats?
A wolf, or maybe...
A wolf won't get up in the tree.
Really? As you're trying to think, Lorelei, of a predator that would be perfect for these monkeys, you start thinking, and with a natural one, for some reason you think maybe birds would work. Yeah, birds. No, cats. No, dogs. Hunting dogs. Yeah, hunting dogs would be great, right?
How about a dog? Or a cat? Ah! Ow! What's that for?
You know how stupid that actually sounds. You literally said wolves and then you went to hunting dogs.
It was a suggestion. God. What do you suggest?
Well, a sizable population of this size. But I don't know the full extent of predators that would be out here besides the wolves, bears, and, well, other monstrous things. But nothing to deal with this. We will have to be the predators. We will have to be the predators.
Here pondering and considering and thinking. You know the woods have grown more dangerous as time has passed. The orcs moving in, fights and wars growing more and more. Most animals would try to hide or be forced to move from these type of events. You yourself, Lorelei, have seen it many times over the many years. This probably looks like something very similar in that case. A majority of them have probably moved because their home was lost.
I think the only reason they moved here is because of what's going on right now. All the orcs... Well, the forest being destabilized, but, you know, we have to worry about that at the very least, but... They lost their homes. We either have to scare them away and find
You know
a new
what?
home, or...
Why not just bring Vanilla? She talks to a fucking snail. She can talk to fucking these little things.
Maybe not Jo. She's pretty busy, though. I don't wanna... Plus, I'm pretty sure we can solve this ourselves. We solve plenty of problems by ourselves.
I mean, I see them as pests that are high in number, and they're gonna keep getting more and more the longer they stay here. And also, the thing is, the more they stay here, the more they affect the town.
Well, then we find them a new home. Somewhere that's not as dangerous.
So, how you plan on fucking moving 30 or more of these little things? Because I have a way to make them move.
Loud noises. That would probably be the best thing. We could just find something metal and just bang it together. They're not likely to challenge it.
You say that, and next thing we know, we have many of these little things trying to swarm us.
Could happen, but
Again,
let's try something at the very least.
They're growing confident enough to go into the food stores of the farm. And they're smart enough to be wary of traps and trigger them. Maybe they'll be smart enough to know that there are people coming out there to start killing them. So they'll go somewhere else.
As you've both been standing here talking, thinking of a way to handle them, with a natural 20, you've both realized the sounds have increased exponentially. You start realizing you're actually all both surrounded right now by the trees filled with monkeys here and there.
try to look around, and every single tree has a monkey or two or even three inside them, and they're all just staring at you, and they're not making a sound. As they particularly are eyeing this one right here. As the bow gets raised up, you just start seeing the stares increase more and more.
We get injured by these things, and we start picking a fight. I'm just saying.
As you draw your bow, the eyes begin to wander between both of you. The tension, you can tell, is very heavy the more and more by the second. They watch you carefully. It seems your experience, Lorelei, you're not the first hunters they've come across.
This is definitely not their first time dealing with us. So.
Couldn't make it that last.
We could. Or we just get our faces mauled by monkeys.
No, they could.
That'd be a really embarrassing way to go. Could scare them away with fire.
What is your decision?
Considering everything, I guess killing them is their only way, I suppose. Wish it was a different way, but...
As you draw the arrow out, Lorelei, you see the tension spike as you watch as one of the monkeys starts screaming out. And you start hearing ruffling in the distance. As you start noticing the ones you could see before start disappearing. You notice they're not so visible anymore.
Let's start scaring them away, I suppose.
With a 5. Lorelei, they're gone. You don't see them anymore. And for your fellow hunter, with a natural 1, you don't see shit. They're gone.
I guess we scared them off?
More than likely not.
It's odd.
As you both
Keeps
stand here,
searching
your
around.
bows at the ready with arrows, and you look around, there's nothing. Nothing at all. It's like they were never there.
I feel like they're gonna get reinforcements, if anything. They're probably not gonna want to lose this home very easily.
Well, in that case, we'll just have to butcher every last one. Every last one.
As you both are standing here talking and considering, out of nowhere, Lorelei, as your back is turned, you feel something wet and heavy hit the back of your head.
Oh, what the?
And you, fellow hunter, also feel something, but it hits your shoulder instead.
Well, it looks like we're in for a fight this time.
You don't see them. You draw your bows, you look around, they're not there.
I feel like almost
Maybe
just
I'll get-
torching the entire area.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, it'll burn every last one of them out.
As you
Keep
both
your eyes peeled.
continue on, again, you start seeing now the number increases as you start to go deeper into the woods. As you see throws again once more, but this time you're both prepared. However, you weren't expecting the number, and unfortunately with the 4, again, you're both pelted by just this disgusting filth thrown at both of you.
I'm
But this
getting out
time,
of
not
here.
numbered in ones, but in double. And to you, Hunter,
I hate this. I'm killing every last one.
Yes, come on. Let's start counterfire.
Come on, you little fucking shits.
as you both still look around with a natural 1, you still see nothing.
I'm not dealing with this.
The number of muck begins to increase more and more.
I'm not
being
dealing
thrown
with
at you,
this.
And you start hearing the cheers and roars around.
Come back. You're paid to do this. Come on.
You start smelling it, Lorelei. It is.
Run, we can't see them at all. Can't see them at all.
We gotta find some way to move those monkeys.
Oh, clearly right now we can't fucking see shit. At all. So till then, we are fucking shit out of luck.
As you both look up to the trees, you just see one monkey hanging up. And you see it start pounding its little chest and cheering, screaming out. As you start seeing the others cheer on. You shoot at the monkey.
I'm fucking nailing that monkey. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm nailing that monkey.
Understood.
I'm nailing.
With a 15, you hit that monkey square in the chest. And the roars in the jungle quiet as the monkey just flops to the ground. Rolling, Lorelei.
God, that was disorienting. Fuck.
You're one very in
That was
tune
disorienting.
with the nature of the forest.
I jumped on the cart and my everything
And
went
in this
askew to the
moment,
left side.
Indirect, open mic.
You feel a strong
Sorry.
unease begin to grow and grow surrounding you. But unfortunately with the 4, you can't tell what it is, but you feel unnerved, as if something has just snapped.
I think we thoroughly pissed him off.
Good. I'll make them fucking come out of those trees.
I think we best. I think it's best we set some traps.
Yeah, might as well. Now they'll actually come out of those little fucking trees.
As you all stand here, you feel that you see the trees shifting and shaking as you start hearing the screams echoing back and forth. They start screaming out, echoing around. You both recognize this as a call for aid. And
Oh, no.
you start seeing the trees shift more and more. By the numbers you saw, Lorelei, alone, this could get actually very ugly, and it could even damage the fields if they get really enraged.
Suppose that wasn't the best move. Guess we just gotta start culling them.
Might as well.
Lorelei, you're starting to realize very quickly, if you choose to stay here and fight, this could get ugly, and you'll be ended up butchering probably way more than you were paid to even handle. The amount of bows. This job's probably not looking what it was worth to be paid for very quickly.
as the ruffling gets louder and louder and louder. You probably have moments to react before you're probably swarmed by monkeys.
Okay, fuck it. Torch is coming out. Escape him somehow.
Okay, give that to me. I will handle that. Well, let me get my.
Do not burn the trees. Just.
Okay.
With the 15, as you both look out, the tracks and markings you saw earlier, you saw around maybe 30 more. As you start looking in the trees, you're starting to see the actual numbers appear all around ahead of you. You light a torch, expecting to create some type of fear. But you notice quite a few of them, with a 15, aren't holding filth anymore. Some of them are holding rocks and stone. Some are even holding branches.
This is gonna get ugly real quick. Okay.
Well.
And with a resounding roar, you hear just echoes of them roaring together. At both of you.
I'll aim for the ones with the rocks and sticks. You get the ones that are unarmed.
I'll get the ones that come down
As a
this
note,
way.
These stones can cause potential injuries. You both realize.
Very well aware.
Understood. The echoings roar through the forest, louder and louder.
Well, loose your arrow.
Some begin, you see their arms begin to smack against the wood with the stones. As you start coming over, you start hearing the screams of monkeys loud in the woods, and as you get closer, with a 10, you see a lot of them in the trees, and they're all holding rocks and sticks.
If you want to come assist killing vermin, you may be obliged.
You notice them, they're both covered in filth right now.
I have every obligation to exterminate every last one of these. I have every obligation to exterminate every last one of these.
You're looking about what's about to take place. A thought crosses your mind. Right next to the field. That could drive into the field and start tearing it all up.
And he walks away.
Holy. Lorelei, as you were not paying attention, your head cocked and turned. With a natural 1, a rock is thrown right at your temple.
Ow! Ow! Okay.
Rolling for injury.
Plus
What's your armor right
5,
now?
I believe. +5, I believe?
Yeah, +5, 2 from attribute, 3 from full set of leather.
Understood. Then with a 12, fortunately... Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Natural 1. Yeah, you're starting to realize blood is starting to pour from it. Your head begins to ring. And you're starting to see a large amount of blood coming from it. And with an 8, major injury. As blood begins to boil, your head is shaking.
An 8.
Natural 1 and an 8 for the injury.
8
Okay.
total?
Kill these monkeys.
8 total? Damn. Well, Lorelei. Loose arrows. I'll deal with the ones that are coming towards us on the fucking ground.
Lorelei, you begin to start pulling your arrows and start plucking off at some of them, and you start hitting some, but as you start fighting back, the monkeys start retaliating to both of you. We're going to pause in this moment, because the fewer amount of monkeys in this situation. I'm going to do a general roll for the amount of objects being thrown in your general direction.
Oh boy.
Church, what is your armor right now?
+2. +2.
Understood. Then, fortunately for you, Lorelei, as the objects begin to get thrown and you start shooting back, you manage to kill a few of them in that one moment. However, the numbers begin to grow more and more, and unfortunately with a 7, you both begin to get pelted more and more, and but luckily, Lorelei, your armor is holding up, but retaliating with weapon is almost impossible as they begin to grow more and more. But rolling for injury for you, you watch as your ally begins to try to block the blows coming towards you. As you watch one rock comes flying in, and above your head it comes and smashes right into the skull, knocking you unconscious with a natural 1 for injury.
Ah, fuck's sakes. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
The
Gonna start
blows
trying.
begin to echo out. Understood.
Just gonna turn that off.
Oh, it's not off. That is on, and it is fallen, and it is rolling. Oh, where's the field?
Gonna try and catch it.
Rolling. With a 19, you're able to catch it just in time as it was about to touch the fence. That is clearly dry wood. Things are still getting pelted towards you, Lorelei, as
Okay, come on.
screams echo out from the monkeys as you try to pull them back.
Okay. Oh god, you're heavy.
Lorelei, again, you're
Really
pelted from the side with a natural 1, rolling for the injury.
Ow.
Lorelei.
God damn it. Fucking monkeys.
Fortunately, with the 2 natural 1s back to back, but thanks to the armor, it does prevent a critical injury. However, you get pelted again on the side of the head for another major, as blood begins to pour on on the temple once more.
Okay.
Your head is spinning, and then you are having a hard time walking straight at this point. You basically have a concussion as things begin to get thrown at you both.
Oh boy.
You're trying.
Okay, come on. I think that was not our brightest moment. Okay.
These things are still being pelted and thrown from the higher tops of the trees in your general direction.
I'll have someone other than Shimpo roll my medical. I'll have someone other than Shimpo roll my medical.
Another rock hits towards you, but luckily you see it coming. It hits you, but just barely. It scrapes the side of your head for an 18 for the injury, and it seems like you just barely got out of the way this time. As you take the pause, the moment to flip them off.
How can they throw that far? It's literally, they would have to be Olympic.
There's a tall tree right there, and they just chucking.
With the amount of stones that actually will cause injury, it's hard to deal with gravity. It's hard to deal with gravity.
I said some of those monkeys were small.
You.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that was not our brightest moment. Okay. Come on. I can't believe I didn't carry you
At this point, I'm gonna attempt.
Can I fucking wake up? Can I fucking wake up?
Rolling.
Can I fucking wake up?
With a 5, you're able to lift them up and hold them. Your conscious is barely there.
Okay. Oh boy.
The world is spinning to you, and you're not able to walk by yourself as blood is pouring from your head.
God, you are heavy. Oh, okay. Fucking asshole. This is his farm. He's supposed to take care of it.
No. Fuck this. I'm giving back the 30 copper. I'm not dealing with the fucking monkeys. That's his problem.
Well,
I'm gonna say
it
how we
is our
got
fault that
in.
we pissed him off, and now they're probably gonna.
I don't care.
They're probably gonna ruin the farm.
He didn't come to help.
Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, he didn't come to help.
Besides, we'll say we got
Paralyzed, you
hurt
did walk forward,
by
your head is pumping. It is
Orcs.
bruised, and your head is just super concussed at this point.
We got attacked by orcs.
So we're not gonna talk about
That's
this.
it.
Yep.
You just gonna take the long way? Okay.
I really don't want to go to the infirmary right now.
I am literally bleeding from my fucking head.
Reg, as you come around the corner, you
For
see
fuck's sakes,
someone
Lorelei.
wafting of a putrid smell and covered in blood.
Yeah.
No, don't get closer.
Well, we had to go this way, so I'm sorry.
The clinic's not working.
Okay, you're really gonna make me go to the clinic? Okay.
We are going to the fucking clinic. I don't give a
But they're gonna charge us so much.
They're gonna charge the normal fucking rate, as usual.
But think about all the supplies that are not here. I say we go to the North. Get them out there.
Get it. I can feel the blood running down my face.
As you continue to bicker, Lorelei, the blood is pouring out more and more from their face. Guardsman, as you're walking by, there's a horrid smell coming from those two, and you see blood pouring from both of them. A lot of the horrid smell comes through the door and window.
I swear.
As the hunter begins to approach the both of you, the two of them, a smell of horrid filth comes off of them. It is ghastly. And you see blood pouring from both their heads.
Weapons down on the table, give them to the corporal and come inside.
Please do so quickly.
Good God, that is putrid. Come on.
If you need any assistance moving, we can. Fuck me. Let's get you in.
It's just, I'm going. I'm just going right now. They're technically off.
Yeah, just go in, mate. Fine, it's all. Good. Alright, you got him?
Let's go. Come on. On the bed. On the bed. You, there. You, separate bed.
As you see the hunter up to your left, you notice he's bleeding profusely through the head.
Oh,
You recognize it
he's
immediately.
really
It's
obviously.
the worst of the two.
Critical or major?
Critical.
Critical.
More internal skull bleeding, which is my most hated thing to treat. Just sit still.
As you look at this one, you see two massive bruises of blood pouring from both sides of their temples. Two majors.
Scalpel, sterile stitching, +3.
As you begin to move away and poke away, you feel the needles poking into your skull over and over. It's incredibly painful, but you're able to feel the pain slowly subside eventually as the movements begin to flow great. And with a
Miss Lorelei.
12, the injury will close. But it is incredibly challenging medical procedure, not just for the skull, but for the smell to keep your focus.
What from?
Of course, works. Okay, I think I'm good.
Badlands, I assume.
Okay. Take your hand and just hold
As you
it
both
there
stand here, the
until
smell
the
is almost
stitching
unbearable. You're trying to write
stops
and
bleeding.
you're having a hard time focusing, let alone maintaining a decent front.
You deal with the wound on this side. I'll get the one on this side.
Let's just say monkeys.
Hello.
Yeah, monkeys.
May I know your name, please?
Is it major?
Two majors.
Both beyond.
Okay. Bandage +2.
I will bandage as well with a +.
He is taking a look at your ear.
As you watch as the
They
two
are
begin
literally
to work on
human.
your head,
They are
start
literally human.
Moving through, you end up, Lorelei,
Human-like ears.
feeling them move quickly, but you see some of them are actually end up brushing your hair
I assume
slightly
the same
when they're
thing.
trying to apply the
Orcs.
bandages, as they're trying to move some of the
Yes.
filth out of the way for the
Orcs.
passage of the bandage. And they're eventually able to get the bandages both on flawlessly with a 15
All right.
and a
Thank you for your
19.
compliance.
As the wounds are closed, but the headache from the concuss that you have is still very there.
Can you hand me the pin, a bandage pin, please, so it stays in place?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good news is, you're not going to die today, unlike Soma who would have said,
No, I'm not going to degrade myself.
okay. Good on you.
Surgeon, your
Okay.
hands are a tool to treat the wounded, and now they're covered in some type of filth that is putrid to the nose.
We should wash our hands.
What exactly is covering my hands right now?
Whenever you want to leave, you may.
You don't want to know.
Our character, it is where you think it is. It is where you think it is.
Oh, good.
I am so glad I sanitized my hands before treating anyone.
I'm gonna
If I
go
were a lesser man,
into the salt.
I'd charge you with
Yes,
silver
sir.
for that, but I'm not going to do that. So,
How much for the entry? How much for the treatment?
just the silver.
Oh boy.
Silver for
Look
me
to
as
the
well.
beds. You see the
That'll include your
filth is
treatment
trailing
and
to
your
them.
treatment.
I gave my silver to him.
Burn these.
Good. That'll include for his treatment. But my treatment for you and you is a silver. Med supplies are costly. It's alright.
Miss
She's
Gradia
covered you.
works with her own stock.
Just great. Just great. So we're making Harry pay for this, right?
You know what? I don't care if his field gets overrun by monkeys.
Here's my silver.
Oh, your stuff is here. It was already paid for. You goose. She covered you. No, I'll take it if you think your life is worth 2 silver. Oh, I guess it's not. I'm joking. Go on. Don't get or feces on you again, please.
They had the weapons returned.
Oh.
I guess not. One of them still
Yeah.
didn't have them.
Yeah, no,
They're
because
supposed to be
they
out
left
here.
their weapons in. Alright. Well,
Bathhouse,
hope you
let's
enjoyed
go.
your stay. Spread the word.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes.
That was really not our best move.
I could care less. It just made me fucking angry. You get changed and whatnot. I'll be right back.
As you enter the space, you see a bloody, filthy hunter before you.
Go
And the
fuck yourself.
smell is familiar.
box was door was metal and he got mad. So
Hi
he was
there.
like, fuck them, and he wanted to kick in the back door. Just
Hello.
Hi.
I hope.
Runs and Bruns is like,
Well, let's just say. Oh.
I'm like, I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Can your internet hold?
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we lost me. We lost me. Well, I'm gonna BRB. Let me grab food.